You can only create what you can imagine.
Hello everybody, we are here at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, and I'm standing here at the booth of Intivation, and it's a very innovative company about solar cells and mobile phones. I would like to know more, what are you doing and what it's all about?
Well, in fact, if you look at what's happening in the world now, there is about 1.6 billion people in this world that do not have access to reliable, affordable, any electricity.
Okay.
The growth in the emerging markets for mobile phones is also 37%, while in the developed world is only 2%. So the whole world is looking at a solution for the emerging markets. And in emerging markets, there's something that happens there. The sun is shining all the time. So we need a solution that is very cheap on the one hand, that is powered by the sun, and that is what we have invented with a certain technology. We are stepping up the voltage of a single cell to make a solar phone. And what you can see here on the stand is from the operator Digicel. It's made by ZTE, one of the largest maker of phones. The world's first solar phone, completely independent of electricity network. 1 hour charge a day, and the phone will forever be on and not lose the power.
Great. So what is the uniqueness of your product?
The uniqueness is that you can use this phone. It can be used, the technology can be used on any phone, any ultra low-cost phone, or even an expensive iPod or G phone. It can be used. Unique about it is that you don't need an electricity network anymore, and that is for these 1.6 billion people who don't have that. It's the only way for communication.
Yeah. Can you show it to us?
Sure. This is the first phone that's being launched now. As you can see, it's made by ZTE, and there is an operator in the Caribbean called Digicel who is launching this product.
Okay.
This is going live in only 3 months' time in large volume, hundreds of thousands. This phone...
So it has a solar cell in the back.
The solar cell is here in the back, and this solar cell enables the phone to be completely independent of electricity network. This is enough to charge it 1 hour per day, and you don't need electricity anymore.
Okay.
If you go to the second phone, is made by another very large operator, on ODM from Taiwan, Foxconn. And it's also available, and you can see also very neat design, completely part of the phone, and again it has the same characteristics of you can charge it on the sun. This is completely different. This is for emerging markets. This is for what we call the green markets.
Okay.
This is a charger for the Apple iPhone. So you put your Apple iPhone in here, you turn it around, and it has double the capacity of the Apple iPhone. And if there's one problem with the Apple iPhone, it is the consumption of electricity.
True.
So this can really help. This is done by the company Freeplay from the UK.
Very nice. So, but there's just one solar cell on the display, so there's something which is also different to other solutions I've seen.
Absolutely. The uniqueness about the thing what we do is indeed there is just one cell, and the combination of this one cell and the technology that we have patented and that we license to these manufacturers is that the output in voltage of this cell is much higher than it normally can be with serially connected cells. So any serially connected cell technology will not work on a phone. It just will not charge enough. And this is why this is unique and why this is working. And that is also why we won the awards of the best European innovation from the GSMA yesterday.
Great. And if you look into the future, like what is the potential market? What do you expect will happen in the next couple of years with this technology?
We expect that if you looked at the whole growth at this point in time in the marketplace is in emerging markets. That's where all the operators are looking at. That huge potential to 1.6 billion people is what all the people are going for. So we expect that the solar phones, which are basically the only solution other than fuel cell phones, that they are long ahead. I mean, that will take at least 3 years before a fuel cell phone will come to the market. The solar phones will really take off. We're selling in 2008 over 1.2 billion phones sold. So a 10% market share of that 120 million phones we think is easily achievable. It may not be only with our company. We hope that all the other companies are going to join to make solar phones, and that's really, we're going to create a completely new market segment and help the people in the emerging markets to really get online and be connected.
Okay. And where do you start actually? Which is the first market the product will be introduced?
The first will be introduced, this phone will be introduced by the operator Digicel, and that's in the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Lots of sun, lots of poor people, very low ARPU, low cost phone, completely independent of the electricity network.
And then what are your next steps? Which markets are you focusing on?
We're in discussion with many operators already because the operators are extremely interested, and those operators are typically the operators that are very active in the emerging markets. So the minute that these operators come on stream, that is also of course where they will buy one of these phones or new phones that will come to the market probably in the next 6 months.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Join the conversation at mocom2020.com.